everybody. Welcome back to another new video. Now, this is another video on Reanimal and what we have planned. So this is everything that we need to know about what Reanimal is going to be like. And that's what we're going to find out. So hopefully you like and subscribe, and if you enjoy these videos, because on my last Reanimal update video, it was about image reviews, so I will change up the title for that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these videos, and we're gonna get started. We're gonna be covering more in the future about Reanimal and all of its secrets, because I would like to know about what Reanimal has in store for us, and let's get started. Now, this is an image review. This is not image review, but this is everything that we need to know about Reanimal. You can see it on the top, and you can see the guy's YouTube channel. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description, but let's get started.
Hello and thank you for joining today. We've got a highly anticipated game to talk about, one that's been on the radar of horror fans for a while now. The game we're discussing is Reanimal. Developed by Tarsier Studios, the same team behind the acclaimed Little Nightmares series. This game has captured the attention of many due to its atmospheric horror, unique gameplay mechanics, and emotional storyline. Whether you're a fan of survival horror, puzzle platformers, or just looking for a fresh, spooky experience, Reanimal has something in store for you. Today, we're going to dive into all the important details, from its release date to its gameplay features, potential bugs, system specifications, pricing, pros and cons, and everything in between. Let's get started. Reanimal is slated for release on March 15th, 2025, marking a much-awaited day for fans of the genre. The game will be available on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. For those eagerly awaiting its arrival, mark your calendars because the wait is almost over. While we don't have an official release on previous gen consoles, this next-gen exclusive could be worth the investment if you're looking for a truly immersive and creepy experience. Now that we know the release date, let's talk about why this game has generated so much buzz. If you're familiar with Little Nightmares, you already know that Tarsier Studios has a talent for creating atmospheric, spine-chilling environments.
Okay, I can agree with that because Tarzan Studios have created Little Nightmares 1 and 2, and I think I want to play Little Nightmares 2 in a live stream it before, when I play Little Nightmares 3, obviously. But I'm very excited for Reanimal because it brings in the different horrifying environment to the story of it's not resemblant to the actual Little Nightmares games. It's on its own different platform. And they still use their same they still use their same thing that they always did with Little Nightmares. The vibe of Little Nightmares, but they put it into Reanimal, and they made it so much more differenter than Little Nightmares. It gives off Little Nightmares vibes, but it does better. Anyways, let's proceed.
Reanimal continues in that vein, with a story-driven adventure set on a dark, nightmarish island. You'll play as two siblings who must navigate this bizarre world, confronting monsters, solving puzzles, and uncovering the secrets of this terrifying landscape. The duo's goal is to rescue their friends, but in doing so, they must confront their worst fears. The unique combination of adventure, survival, and horror elements promises a game that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Before we dive into more details about Reanimal,
Oh man.
make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet.
Oh,
We
I
cover
have it
all
right,
things
man.
gaming, from in-depth reviews to the latest releases, and subscribing ensures you won't miss out on any exciting updates.
I'm just
So,
gonna make a
let's
comment on
continue.
this video. Make 2 comments.
The big question that everyone has on their mind is Reanimal worth playing? Based on
Yes,
what we've seen so far, the
it
game
looks
looks
so
like it will
good.
offer a thrilling and memorable experience.
I mean, like, you
Tarsier
can
Studios
tell
has
the dust
consistently
effects, so,
delivered
like,
quality games that
everything
engage both
looks
the
nice.
mind and emotions, and Reanimal seems poised to continue that tradition. The story is expected to be gripping, with a strong emotional core centered on family and survival.
Oh, like the 3
The
friends
relationship
and
between the
those
2
2 kids,
siblings
like,
will likely
survive
play
through
a
them.
huge role
Oh,
in driving the
that's
narrative
funny.
forward. Players will be forced to confront not only terrifying creatures, but also personal fears, creating an experience that is both emotionally charged and terrifying.
Oh, yes.
What makes Reanimal even more intriguing is its gameplay, which offers a blend of puzzle solving, platforming, and survival horror. As you
Okay, I gotta pause right here, but like these 2 friends, like these like 2 siblings, I'm supposing what I'm calling them, like the brother and sister, they're really good friends to say they're friends. Because if that were me, I would try, but I would die instantly because I am not like that type of person. But if they are really good friends, considering that they're going through all this horrifying experience just to say they're free friends because they're family to them. And if I can recall, all those children are orphans, and they used to call their that island home. Bro, I am so excited. Anyways, let's proceed.
explore the strange island, you'll need to solve puzzles to progress, avoid deadly traps, and outsmart the creatures lurking around every corner. The gameplay is designed to be tense, with moments that will
Oh
have you
god,
holding your breath, hoping you
I'm
won't get caught
excited.
by one of the many terrifying enemies.
I'm
And for those who
definitely.
love co-op play, Reanimal offers both local and online multiplayer modes, allowing you and a friend to navigate the horrors together. The co-op mode adds a new layer of excitement and strategy to the game, as you'll need to work together to solve puzzles and overcome challenges. Whether you're playing solo or with a friend, the game is sure to deliver an intense, gripping experience. However, since the
I love the
game
fact that it's
hasn't
AI
been released yet,
stuff too.
it's tough to say definitively whether it's worth playing. We're basing our expectations on the teaser trailers and gameplay previews, and so far the game looks promising. Once it hits the market, we'll get a better sense of whether it delivers on its potential. But judging from Tarzier's previous work, we're confident that Reanimal will be worth checking out for horror and adventure fans
Oh,
alike.
it's gonna be worth it, right? I
Now,
feel like
let's talk about
I'm excited for
potential
the game
bugs
even
and
more though.
problems. Since the game
I
isn't
never
out
played it
yet,
before.
there haven't been any official reports of bugs, but it's important to keep in mind that all new releases, especially ones as ambitious as Reanimal, can come with technical issues.
Okay, I can agree with that because I am going to talk about like a different game right now. Polyplates Chapter 4, what he's talking about is very true because Polyplates Chapter 4 just came out and it instantly had a lot of bugs for people and they didn't really like it and they called it the worst game yet. The story was amazing. The gameplay though, there's so many bugs that people kind of hated it a lot, so they just gave up. That's why that's why it's very important to know that this is like right now, like considering that it will be a new release when it does come out, we are going to have to expect some bugs when it exactly comes out. So that way that like we won't be expecting like all Miss Sunshine type of deal. All right? And just letting you know, like you could go check out gameplays and you can go check that out and see the reviews. But yeah, let's go and get back to Reanimal.
Whether it's frame rate drops, crashes, or minor glitches in the AI, there's always a chance that bugs will arise when a game is first launched. However, developers tend to release patches and updates shortly after a game's release to fix any major issues, so it's likely that Reanimal will get smoother with time.
Okay,
If
good.
you've played Little Nightmares, you'll know that Tarsier Studios has a history of listening to fan feedback and addressing bugs quickly.
Okay, so that's really good because like I actually love Reanimal. It might be my favorite game, but even though I never played it yet and haven't seen the story yet, considering what we have seen though, it looks amazing. I was like, I wish I would have covered it when I first saw the image of like Tarzan Studios' new binder with like the little tent and little guys and like a beach. Honestly, I'll show the image like in a little bit, but like right here, you see it. But yeah, I'm very interested about how the story is gonna go in the future, and I'm definitely gonna be covering this game, all of its secrets, all of its horrors. I'm also gonna be making my own theories because I actually love this game. This game is my favorite game, even though that never came out. It has not came out yet, but I'm very excited what Tarzan Studios has in store for us. Anyways, let's proceed with the game.
Still, it's always wise to be cautious and keep an eye on updates, especially when a game is first released. In terms of technical specifications, Reanimal will be available on next-gen consoles and PC. While we don't have the official system requirements for the PC version yet, we can reasonably assume that the game will require a relatively high-end PC to run smoothly. Since Reanimal is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, players will likely need a decent graphics card, processor, and a
Oh yeah, right. I remember. So the thing about Reanimal, why it looks so good, I forgot that Unreal Engine 5 it actually exists. But man, considering what I've seen about Unreal Engine 5, it looks god amazing. So just only note just to think about like all the detail that they used for like Reanimal, it's definitely gonna be a chilling experience. Oh my god. Anyways, let's proceed.
good amount of RAM to get the best experience. For console gamers, Reanimal is optimized for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS, which should
Well, I guess good thing I have a PlayStation 5. Oh my god. Well, that's good. Well, let's move on.
ensure smooth gameplay and stunning visuals on these platforms. If you're gaming on one of these newer consoles, you can expect an optimized version of the game that looks great and runs smoothly. Pricing is always a key factor when considering whether to buy a game, and while we don't know the official price of Reanimal yet, it's safe to assume it will fall within the typical range for AAA games, likely around $60 USD. If you're a fan of
$60? Jesus. Hold on. What did you just say?
and while we don't know the official price of Reanimal yet, it's safe to assume it will fall within the typical range for AAA games, likely around $60 USD. If you're a fan of
Oh my god, bro. So it's 60 bu it might be $60, but I'm praying that it's not though. Because, that is a new horror video game that is, like I'm hoping that like they don't do the pricing on that, but let's move on.
special editions, Reanimal may offer a deluxe or collector's edition that includes bonus content like exclusive skins, soundtrack bundles, or behind-the-scenes art.
Oh,
Special
I
editions
definitely
usually
can't
come
wait
with a
to see
higher
that.
price tag, but they can be a great way to
Oh,
get additional content if you're a die-hard fan of the game.
oh my god, bro.
At
I really do love the game. I 100% do. I made like I think like a few videos on it, and I am definitely a big horror fan about when it comes to Reanimal. And I am excited because I'm gonna be looking through all those like fan art images. I'm gonna be looking through like all like of the behind the scenes. I'm gonna definitely look through all of it. Oh my god. Anyways,
As
let's
we get
proceed.
closer to the release date, we should have more information about pricing and any special edition options available. Let's break down the pros and cons of Reanimal based on what we know so far. Starting with the pros, one of the biggest draws of this game is the atmosphere. Tarsier Studios has a reputation for creating eerie, immersive worlds, and
Oh yeah,
Reanimal
like
looks
room
like it
members
will
told me
continue that
they hated
tradition.
that.
The environments are hauntingly beautiful, with plenty of details to take in, making each area feel like a living, breathing nightmare. The creatures and monsters in the game are equally terrifying, adding to the sense of dread and tension that builds throughout the experience.
Oh my god.
Another major pro
I'm very
is the
excited.
co-op gameplay. Horror games are often solitary experiences, but Reanimal offers something
I'm
different
very
by allowing
excited,
players
bro.
to team up with a friend to face the dangers of the island together. Whether you're working together to solve puzzles or just trying to survive the horrors of the world, co-op play is sure to add an extra layer of excitement to the game. Playing with a friend can make the experience even more intense and enjoyable. Now for the cons. The biggest downside right now is the lack of an official release date. While we know it's coming
Oh
in
yeah.
March 2025, that still feels like a long wait for a game that's been generating so much hype. Another downside is that
Wait.
right now is the lack of an official release date. While we know it's coming in March 2025, that still feels
March
like a
2025? Like that's next month. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna be checking March because this year is 2025 and next month is March. So I am gonna check for any updates about Reanimal. I'm going to be covering my own theories about this game and hopefully make my YouTube videos better. So let's move on.
long wait for a game that's been generating so much hype. Another downside is that Reanimal is currently only confirmed for next-gen consoles and PC. If you're using an older console or don't have a gaming PC, you might be left out. Hopefully,
Don't
the
worry.
developers will consider
I have a
expanding to
PlayStation
previous gen
5, so I won't
consoles
be
in the
left out.
future,
But
but
I
for
hope all
now,
of you
this
get to
limits
experience
access to the game
Reanimal.
for some players. As for the game's length, we don't have an exact playtime yet, but we can expect the main story to take somewhere around 8 to 12 hours to complete.
8
Of
to
course,
12 hours?
this will
Alright,
vary
bet.
depending on how much side content is available and how thorough you are in exploring the world. If Reanimal offers additional chapters or post-launch DLC, that could add more time to the game's total length. So there's definitely potential for the game to offer more than just the main story. Sound is going to play a huge role in Reanimal's experience. Tarsier Studios is known for its exceptional sound design in Little Nightmares, and we can expect the same level of attention to detail in
I
Reanimal.
wonder what the
The
main
game's sound design
deal
will
is going to
likely
be
be
like.
eerie and unsettling, using everything from subtle background noises to intense, heart-pounding moments to heighten the horror experience. If you're a fan of games where sound adds to the tension, then you're in for a treat. We don't have an official review score for Reanimal yet, but once it's released, we'll definitely get feedback from players and critics
I'm
alike.
definitely going to be like
Based on the
saying my
trailers and
opinion
early
on my YouTube
previews, it
channel
looks like
because
Reanimal has a lot of potential to be a standout horror game, but we'll have to wait until it's available to see how well it delivers on its promises.
it sounds like a very great promise.
Finally, let's
I'm just
talk about
saying.
single player versus multiplayer.
Oh
Reanimal
yeah.
offers both options, so you can play alone or with a friend. In single player, you'll control both of the main characters, being AI controlled. But if you prefer to play with someone else, the co-op mode lets you team up with another player to face the horrors
But in the future, I will be playing this game all by myself because this is one of the top video games that I really wanted to play on my YouTube channel. So, yeah.
of the game together. Co-op gameplay is a fun addition to the genre and can make the game even more thrilling and interactive. In conclusion, Reanimal is shaping up to be a must-play for fans of horror and adventure games. With its atmospheric world, emotional story, and unique co-op gameplay, it looks like it will offer an unforgettable experience. While we'll have to wait until March 2025 to see if it lives up to the hype, there's a lot to be excited about. If you're
I'm
into games
excited because March 2025 is next month. And also, next month is going to be my vacation. So, I'm very excited for that. But, yeah. Oh, the video.
that mix horror, puzzle solving, and adventure, then Reanimal is definitely one to keep on your radar.
But we're gonna end the video here, guys. That's everything that you need to know about Reanimal, and we are going to possibly, yeah, that's everything you need to know about Reanimal. Anyways, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.